Today on Rappler. Witnesses say the lone survivor of the Mamasapano clash killed 4 unarmed rebels and a civilian. An Olongapo City court enters a not guilty plea for U.S. Marine Joseph Scott Pemberton. And trainer Freddie Roach says Manny Pacquiao lost his killer instinct. Hello and welcome. I'm Maria Ressa. This is Rappler's Wrap for the Day, a list of the most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. Witnesses claim the lone survivor of a Special Action Force or SAF unit in the Mamasapano clash shot to death 5 people in cold blood. 4 unarmed members of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front or the MILF sleeping in a mosque and a civilian. MILF member Marga Deona says Police Commando Christopher Robert Lalan came out from his hiding place in the water lilies in Mamasapano a day after the clash. Lalan first shot Deona but missed after Deona ran away. Then Lalan shot 4 sleeping rebels inside the mosque. Coordinating Committee on the Cessation of Hostilities investigator Tox Upham says he is, in his words, 101% sure Lalan killed the unarmed rebels. Both Upham and Deona say there was a 5th casualty, a civilian named Mohammed Ambilang. Ambilang's sister cries for justice for her brother.
Ako po si Lugaya Ambilang, kapatid ng sibilyang namatay. Bilang napapanood po namin sa TV na ang survivor po ay tinawag nilang isang bayani. Pero sana po makonsensya siya sa pamilya ng kapatid kong itiwanan. Sana kukunsigin siya ng konsensya. Maisip niya na huwag siyang magpakasaya dahil marami siyang nasaktan, lalo na yung asawa ng kapatid ko. Pati po sa mga asawa ng mga namatay na SAF, marami po kaming nakikita sa Facebook na parang sila lang ang nasaktan. Bakit kami namatay ang kaisa-isa naming kapatid? Hindi ba kami nasaktan? Sila lang ang nagsasalita ng ganun. Sila lang ba ang may puso? Kami rin, nag-iisa lang yung kapatid ko. Civilian pero pinatay.
The clash came after a manhunt for top terrorist Marwan, an operation SAF Chief Getulio Napeña says was green-lighted by resigned police chief Alan Purisima. The police chief, who was suspended for corruption charges, was coordinating with President Benigno Aquino. Earlier, Aquino was asked if he knew who gave the orders. He dodged the questions. During the Senate's 4th public hearing on the Mamasapano operation, Purisima reads aloud text messages exchanged between himself and Aquino on January 25, showing the president's knowledge and his directions.
Sir, good morning. For info, SAF elements implemented O-plan against high-value targets. As of now, results indicate that Marwan was killed and 1 SAF trooper wounded. The body of Marwan was left behind, but pictures were taken. The troopers are now withdrawal phase and progress report to follow.
So the president replies, if I remember
correctly, 160 SAF troopers were directly involved in this operation, plus provisions for other PNP and AFP units to assist. The terrain is flat and clear as opposed to upland, forested, or jungle terrain. Why could they not contain and or overwhelm the 15 to 20 member opposing force? Are they still in contact with the other two other targets? If not, and the opposing force has escaped, are we now back to square one?
Purisima updates the president on the casualties in Maguindanao.
I sent a text message again, already advised, sir. But as of the moment, the main effort is withdrawing, and according to Director IG, we still have our contact with and will hit them again, sir. Sir, the latest report from operating elements in Maguindanao states that the security elements who were engaged by BIFF/MILF elements suffered heavy casualties. They were reportedly overrun.
Lance Corporal Joseph Scott Pemberton refuses to enter a plea during the arraignment of his murder case. Olongapo prosecutor Emily De Los Santos says the court entered a not guilty plea. Laude family counsel Harry Roque says Pemberton's no plea motion is just a delaying tactic. He adds Pemberton hopes for a settlement. Britain debates how to stop teenage girls from joining the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, or ISIS, after 3 ran away from home. 17-year-old Khadija Sultana and 15-year-olds Shamima Begum and Amira Abbase left London last Tuesday and flew to Istanbul, raising concerns they would travel to Syria to join ISIS. Police spoke to all 3 in December over the disappearance of a friend who went to Syria, but says nothing indicated they would follow. Counterterrorism experts estimate around 50 women traveled from the UK to Syria to join ISIS, while tales of jihadi brides are a staple of Britain's tabloid press. Trainer Freddie Roach says boxing champ Manny Pacquiao's killer instinct is gone. Roach says Pacquiao feels he no longer needs to knock out his opponents if it's enough to beat the person. Pacquiao, who used to be one of the most feared knockout punchers, hasn't finished an opponent in 6 years. Roach also says Pacquiao's passive in-ring temperament could get in the way of his upcoming fight with Floyd Mayweather. Earlier this week, Roach said, "They've both gotten older, and that's something we can't get away from. I think the fight would have been much more exciting 3 years ago." Mayweather also says he may not be the same fighter, but this is a guy that I cannot overlook. The stars come out for Hollywood's biggest night Sunday or Monday morning Manila time at this year's Academy Awards or Oscars. Black comedy Birdman takes home Best Picture with Alejandro Gonzalez Iñárritu winning Best Director for the film. Eddie Redmayne wins Best Actor for playing Stephen Hawking in The Theory of Everything, while Julianne Moore wins Best Actress for her role in Still Alice. Best Supporting Actress winner Patricia Arquette takes her moment on stage as an opportunity to speak for her cause. She says, "To every woman who gave birth to every citizen and taxpayer, it's our time to have wage equality once and for all and equal rights for women of the United States of America." Other big winners include Whiplash, a jazz drama, and Boyhood, a movie shot over 12 years. For those on desktop, click on the links on your screen. You can also click on the tabs below to go to a story in the video. And for those on smartphones and tablets, the links can be found below the video. Every story on Rappler has a mood meter, which gives you 8 emotions to choose from. If we take a look at the mood navigator in the middle of the front page, you can see the story that's gotten the most number of votes is this one. How can a second poorest senator afford a Balisin wedding? About Senator Chis Escudero and his wedding at Balisin. In 56% angry, that read, bringing out the mood of the day. Today, most people are angry. That is the wrap for today, Monday, February 23, 2015. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. Check out our other shows, Tech Rap and Rappler Talk. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Maria Ressa. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.